should be back. I don't know what's up with either this software or the internet, but streaming, yeah, it was not working. So let's hope this reset helps. If not, then that sucks. But let's keep on going. Let's actually adjust this just a bit. In all honesty, I'm feeling kind of shit right now. Maybe even a bit depressed because I'm extremely tired. I'm sleeping 9 hours a day now and it doesn't do anything. And working on music is super hard. Very difficult to focus, get stuff done. It's just feels really shitty. So if I'm a bit more subdued than even usual, that is why. Just kind of in a bit of a bad rut. I need to break out of it somehow. But such is life. So, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add 2 kilos to this. Well, actually, I would like to do, we did 70 kilos next, and then add 5 to that. I don't know, this could be too much. But I feel like it's worth trying here. Straps are gonna make my nerve pain. I still get that pain in the wrist. Every rep I make, it's like kind of like an electric shock down there, down here in my wrist. But you know, I'll drop the watch in case it helps, in case this is causing some kind of pressure here. Put the locks there. Puts us to 75 kg. So right. Alright. I'm actually pretty happy with that. It still feels very doable. Heavy reps for me for sure, but doesn't feel like my max for this rep range. Still a few in the tank, so that's good. I still have that pain when I pull. It feels either like a bulging vein in my wrist or electric shock sort of down here. But yeah.
Workout paused.
So cool. Well, that's the pull part of this equation done. And we're just gonna do some biceps, and that's gonna be it for today. So what I'm trying to do right now is like a combination of fast, efficient, effective, and enjoyable. Kind of trying to hit all those buckets. Oh fuck me, this something wrong. Something wrong with that for sure. So and you know what I've done in the past is what we're doing right now, which is basically when I grip with my thumb, it really hurts. So yeah, what I like to do is basically I do one movement days. So I do one primary movement, so it's going to be a big compound movement, and then we basically do that to a pretty decent degree. Right now we're doing you know, 3 working sets, and that'll be it. What I used to do before is I kind of worked up a heavy single, and then based on that I would do like a more voluminous working sets, like 3 working sets, but drop it from based on that single heavy that I did. So this is kind of like, yeah, the different version of that, but shit, don't know what's going on here. It's kind of weird. Sometimes when I grip certain things, it kind of hurts. Strange. All right, cool. So I said last time that if I could do decent amount of reps on 80 kg, you know, I would be moderately, for the time being, pretty happy. It used to be kind of a basic thing for me to do reps like this with 100 kilos. So do, you know, reps of 10 with 100 kg. At my peak, that would be probably about 110 kilos. So still a ways away from that, but yeah. Right, so I should probably check out my cable seated bicep curl. Cool. Let's do on the lower end of the weight, but aim for, I'm gonna work in the 20 rep range. This is quite a lot, but we haven't done that in a while, so let's do that. Turn the load, additional 4 kg here, again plus whatever the sled weighs. So yeah, this will, I don't know, usually the 20 rep range stuff is pretty brutal because it gets tough. Starts out super light, feels like you can do it all day, but then things change. All right, so let's see how this goes. I should take this soft belt loose here. Yeah, this doesn't feel super light already. Oh. Oh my lord. Okay. Gonna make an executive decision to do 15 reps because I would rather do more sets than less. But yeah, definitely quite heavy. Oh, that's tough. Oh, jeez. What's up, XPD? How you doing? How you been? I'm pretty downright suffering here. Well, no, let's not be drastic. Certainly hurting, that's for sure. But hopefully for the best. XPD says, doing alright. How about you? Yeah. Not too bad. I mean, I'm pretty, feeling pretty crappy because I'm extremely tired, although I'm sleeping super well. And also not doing so great on the work front. Not being nearly as productive as I'd like to be, so it kind of makes me feel pretty shitty about myself. But, you know, otherwise good. All in all, shouldn't be complaining. Just in a bit of a, you know, like a bit of a rut, you know, in a kind of a bad slump. So I gotta work my way out of here. But yeah, I thought work wasn't getting anywhere, so I thought I'd at least come here and try and do something, make progress on some kind of a front. So what's up? Let me try and get the pronunciation right. I'm guessing it's an Italian name. Correnti. That's how I'm gonna say it. Please know me how badly I butchered your name. Saying ciao. As we say here in Finland, terve. XPD says, I don't know much about creative work, but being creative on demand seems exhausting to me. Yeah, kind of. I think it's certainly, I think it's a skill of getting into a creative mindset. I mean, there are certain things that are very tough to work against when you're supposed to be creative, and one of those things is deadlines. You know, if you're pressed on time, that tends to really kill creativity. So that's a bad one. But because of that, you should put more of an emphasis on you know, doing things really early on and scheduling things really well. So that's really the only exception that I experience anymore. But other than that, it's like getting to a creative mindset and doing it, you know, professionally when you need to. It's definitely a skill. Like, you just need to do more of it, and you know, stick to it. And also there's the mental game. Well, it's pretty much all of it. It's a mental game, but it depends on what you're aiming for. You can't have too lofty goals when you're working on creative stuff. You sort of need to be willing to let go of this will be the best, thing ever at the end of the day, and just, get into a playful mindset, be open to possibilities, and let go of that and just lose yourself in the moment. It's all about getting out of your own way. And yeah, you're right. If you have to be creative on demand and you're not used to that, you're used to being creative when you feel like it, it's going to be tough. But I think it's a skill of getting to that playful mindset, to that letting go mindset, and also, bringing it, so to speak, when you have to. It's like, you might not be feeling the best today, but you're here to work, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, scheduling is surely a big part of it. And also, creative work takes time. That's one of the harshest realities of creative work. It takes time, and it takes a lot of it. So if you don't have a lot of time, that's kind of like, that hurts. That's painful for sure. So you got to figure out some ways of getting more time. Correnti says, I'm from Italy. Yay, I got that right. Gravitazionali. Correnti gravitazionali. That's my best shot. Sorry for butchering your language. Says, my name is Steve, and I'm learning so much from you. Well, that's good. I appreciate that. Thank you. Says, it's time to subscribe. I really appreciate what you do. Thank you. I appreciate it. However, why were you not already subscribed, Steve? I'm confused because Steve is just about the least Italian name that I can think of. So, where does your name on YouTube come from? XPD says, have you been drinking a lot of caffeine? It usually makes me tired even after a lot of sleep when I'm taking large doses. So actually, no, I've been caffeine free for maybe about 2 weeks now. But I will say that I didn't have a lot of caffeine to begin with. I only had tea, this kind of Chinese fermented tea. So the fermentation makes the caffeine even less, and I would only steep it for a moment. I don't do well on caffeine. It makes me just anxious. So that's tea is really the only form. And also, like, I don't know how much caffeine like Coca-Cola has, but that wouldn't give me, like, I would have to drink a lot of that to get like anxious and jittery. But yeah, I ditched caffeine because I really have to do absolutely everything I can to get absolutely everything out of my sleep right now. So I thought, okay, let's do it. And every once in a while, I just I get some anxiety from even having tea. So I thought, okay, let's test this. And I've been sleeping well and a lot, but I'm just really tired now. Anyways, so I don't know what it is. But get this next set done. Okay, so we're aiming for at least 15 here as well. Shit. Yeah, it's but I seem to be better off without caffeine. But yeah, it's there's something weird about the sleep, because I have a lot of it, and my sleep apnea shouldn't even be that bad, tracking how much I'm snoring, etc. So I don't know. Still, I've been sleeping like I've been in bed for 10 hours for the past maybe over a week now. So I'm sleeping like 9.5 hours per night. Depends. It fluctuates a bit, but so it's something's not adding up. Ooh, that's a lot tougher than I expected. How much caffeine do you have, XPD? When you say large dosage, what are we talking about here? Oh. Yeah, this elbow thing still around. Doesn't seem to get exactly better, but it's not getting worse either, so kind of feels like one of those adjustment phases that happens in your joints and ligaments and tendons and stuff like that. So probably gotta work on that a bit. Streamlabs is telling me Space Marine 2 is just around the corner. Man, I think that would probably be pretty cool to experience just from the lore perspective, vibing the world and the atmosphere. I'm not sure that kind of game is for me in general. I don't tend to enjoy kind of that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I'd have to play it myself. Alright. I guess there's nothing more to do but to Jeez. Why is it that tough? Last night was cut a bit short because our kid came to wake me up. Basically just walked in through the door. I slammed the door open and he's like, "Daddy, get up." And then he left. And then unfortunately when I didn't immediately follow him, he got a bit sad about it, but kids are so hilarious. It's the best entertainment of my life. Ten BPM. Shit. All right. That's it for today. Good session. It didn't really exactly feel all that great, but got it done. All the numbers went up, so that's good. Well, except kind of for the biceps, but not straight up. All right, that's it. Thank you for the follows, subscriptions, etc. If you're watching, consider doing so, because otherwise your life choices seem very questionable to me. What's up, Umut? Umut? Is that how you say your name? You too. Have a good one. Take care. Yeah. Follow if you want to see a man in a basement lift shit stuff. Alright, as always, take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Finish.